Hola, hola, it's your girl Erica from America. Welcome to the Confidence Chronicles podcast. This podcast is all about helping you stand in who you are. Stop giving a fuck what people think about you. Start reclaiming your confidence. Start standing in your fully expressed self. As you are, as is, no filter needed. You are fucking awesome. I am here to remind you I'm a confidence coach and I'm a bold stand for confidence, and I cannot wait to dig into today's episode with you. Hey, my friend, what's happening? How are you? Welcome back. You're back. I'm so excited to be here with you once again today. I have just had a full day of coaching amazing clients and I'm on freaking fire. In ideal world, this would be the day that I would do all my podcasts because I've been coaching all day. I've been just on a roll, y'all. So get ready, buckle up, sister. I wanted to chat with you about today's episode because it's really crazy. A lot of people think that because I say, fuck what people think and stop giving a shit about what people think about you and who cares what people think about you. And I say that a lot. It's kind of like my main message, right? And I think people get me twisted because I say that because I want you to be who you are without the opinion of other people holding you down. I don't say it from a space of fuck the haters, haters gonna hate, fuck the people that hate on you. Fuck my critics, and I don't say it from that space. I hope that you understand that. And if it's your first time hearing me say this, you may be shocked because I probably am like middle finger in the air to all y'all, but that's not what I'm about. I'm about like kindness. I'm about love. I'm like send love to everybody and do you. You know what I'm saying? So here's what I wanted to talk to you about in this episode. There's going to be critics. There's going to be people that disagree with what you're doing and how you think and what you do and how you act and what you wear and who you married and whatever. There's people everywhere that are going to have something to say about your life, right? Because that's what people do, right? I'm saying like not everybody, but some people do that. So when you think like that the critics shouldn't criticize, you're tripping. What do critics do? Look forward to the fucking critics. If you are going to put yourself out there, here's where I don't understand celebrities. I'm not a celebrity, so I don't know. I could be speaking out my neck, not knowing what they're going through. I'm sorry, I don't know J-Lo. I don't know what y'all are going through. But I get so in my head, like, how are they so worked up about this? When a celebrity gets somebody talking bad about them or talking about their family or, discussing their love life or, some celebrities get really worked up about it and some people don't want to be celebrities and, they stay out of the spotlight and they don't want people up in their business. And I'm like, if you have said to the world that you're going to put yourself out there, whether that be put your shit on social media, that's out there. I don't care if your account's not a business account, it's private. You're still out there. You're saying, hey, look at me out here. Whether you're a business, whether you're an influencer, a blogger, you have a business, you're a mother and how you mother and parent your children, your family gets to see that. So you're putting that out there. Any idea, concept, opinion, anything of yourself you're putting out there, be prepared for someone to have some shit to say about it. Because you don't live on the planet by yourself, honey. And look forward to people criticizing you. Look forward to people not agreeing. Look forward to people having a fucking opinion about you. You don't have to do anything towards that. That's them. All you need to know is that it's going to happen. The minute I put my profile as public, boom, I know. The minute I posted my YouTube videos of me in the car, videoing in my car, how dare I? And there's a car seat in the back. How dare I do a podcast with my kid sleeping? Today he's not sleeping. Today he's not in my car. Woo! I'm in my husband's car. I think you can hear when I'm in my husband's car because it's like, right? I don't care. Y'all, I'm doing this podcast for you. Listen to me. You know that there's gonna be people that have shit to say. You have to know this. And before you put yourself out there, before you do anything, before you launch a new thing, just tell yourself, get ready for people to criticize. Get ready for the haters. Get ready for the critics. Get ready for people to have something to say. Get ready for people to disagree with your shit. Awesome. I'm like, if I could give you a fucking podcast virtual high five right now, girl, I'd be giving it to you. High fucking five, right? Who cares? That's what happens. That's how you know that you're doing your thing. When you piss someone off, or somebody doesn't like it, or somebody has something to say about it, I've talked about it before on the podcast, that's how you know you're not being fucking vanilla. You are not going to be everybody's favorite flavor. That's okay. I'm not. Right? I'm definitely not vanilla. I'm like fucking cookies and cream with Nutella on top and gummy bears on the side and a waffle cone dipped in fucking almond chocolate. You know what I'm saying? That sounds delicious. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's my flavor. And it's like, what's your flavor? Like, let yourself be who you are, and let the people who disagree with you, who don't like you, who can't feel your vibe, know who you are so strongly that they just piss off. Great. See ya. Catch you never. Because what do critics do? Think about a critic in a loving way. Let's think about a hater in a loving way. If there's a human being out there that's hating on you or is criticizing you, you know, people say it all the time, it's easier instead of building up your own building to tear other people's down, right? That's easier. It's easier for me to come over and kick your fucking Legos than for me to build my own tower of Legos. And if I build my own, then someone might criticize it. If I build my own, it might take me a long time. If I build my own, it might not be amazing like yours. So I'll just kick your shit down. And here's the thing, we look down at these people, these haters, air quotes, and go, haters, fuck the haters, you know, kiss my ass. And we give energy to that. And that's the wrong place to be putting your energy. Because even though you think you're like, fuck you, I'm not paying attention to you, by you fucking them off and by you worrying about what they're worrying about, you are giving your energy to them. And instead, I'm like, who cares about what they got to say? Who cares about what anybody has to say? Focus and put your energy on you, what you're trying to build and create for yourself and your family. How about if your energy was there? How about if you didn't even see critics or haters? How about if you just saw people that were scared? People that were intimidated by your confidence? People that were intimidated by your courage to do what you are doing because they can't. When I look at someone who's hating on me, or when I'm working with a client and they've got a girlfriend who they're fighting with, who they're not friends with anymore, or they've got a family member or an ex-wife who's involved, or all that kind of drama. When I have a client that has this, as much as I can, we practice to stand in compassion and not stand as against this person. If you had to be compassionate for a second and stand in the other person, what do you think people that are hating on other people are going through? What do you think people who are criticizing other people are going through? How do you think their quality of life is? How do you think their mindset is? What do you think they think? What are their thoughts? What kind of feelings do they get? Right? What kind of emotions are flooding into their body every day? Are they thinking happy, amazing, fulfilling thoughts? Are they positive, focused people? Do they have a really great life? Are they in love? When you're in love, you're not like that. Are they in love with their life? Do they love their job? Have they had the best upbringing and the best background? Have they come from amazing, upbringings and relationships? And I'm not saying that's an excuse, by the way, but if you're listening to this podcast, you're like me, and you are a woman who's working on her shit, and you are trying to be a better version of your fucking self. Not everybody's doing that shit. While you are listening to me right this second, wherever the fuck you are, whatever you are doing, that is called commitment, sister. High five. Once again, this is the High Five podcast. High five. Some of y'all be listening cleaning your house. Some of y'all are driving with your kids. Some of you are waiting to pick someone up. Some of you are doing your laundry. Some of you are at work or on the tram or on the train. Some of you are walking or running. You could be listening to something else. You could be doing something else that's not going to help and build your mind and build your confidence and build you up. But you chose to listen to this. What is a hater choosing to listen to or watch or pay attention to? What is a negative person with a negative mindset? Some of these people, it's unfortunate, but they've come from really rough backgrounds. And I can tell you, I was a hater. I used to be a critic. I was a fucking bitch of a friend. I was judgmental. I was mean. I was nasty. I was even racist when I was growing up in school with some of the white girls that had a lot of money because I was a ghetto Spanish girl. Like I'm none of that right now, but I have stood in those spaces in my life, and it feels like shit. And can I tell you, there was a lot of pain going on for me, a lot of pain that I wasn't dealing with. So I'm not saying for you to make friends with your haters and critics and to let them step on you and shit on you and make you feel bad and for you to take that abuse. No, but I'm saying, look at people where they are. Now that you are doing work on yourself, now that I don't care if this is your first podcast episode or if you've been listening to me or if you've been listening to anybody, if you've been doing therapy or confidence coaching or life coaching or, counseling, or maybe you're just reading books to be a better version of yourself. The path, the journey that you've decided to take, not everybody is deciding to take. And some people don't have the awareness, first of all. Some people don't know that there's another way to be. Some people think that that's it. I'm telling you right now, I could be pregnant. When I was 14, I could have been on drugs. I could have been horribly, alcoholic. I should have been all those things according to my background and how I grew up. Right? But I met people in my life. I got guided the right way, right? Something was pulling me the right way to help me to meet some other people who met some other people, and I was better influenced. Then I finally got my shit together in Australia, got a life coach, started working through all the fucking dirty laundry that I had going on that I was carrying around with me. Stinky ass laundry, right? And now I know better, so I do better. Some people don't know better. So here's why I'm doing this podcast, because I see people out there going, oh, fuck you haters, fuck them, fuck what they think. And it's like, don't fuck the haters. Do it because you want to be free. Do it because you want to live the life you want to live. Don't do it for anybody else. Don't do it to piss anybody else off or to give anybody the middle finger. That's you trying to validate your shit. You don't need to do that, baby. You just need to do your thing because you want to do it. And if you want to take it further and be advanced in this shit, you will practice compassion and understand that everybody's coming from somewhere. Everybody's got something that's fucking with them. Everybody has pain and everybody deals with it differently. And some people don't know that there's a better way out. And some people do know and still choose not to go that way because they're scared as fuck. Because sometimes we would rather have the same bullshit we've always had because we can predict it and we at least know that demon. We know how that feels to feel all those nasty feelings. We don't know the unknown called change. Change is the fucking unknown. And some of us don't even want to step into the river of the fucking unknown or the river of change because we can't control it. And the shit you can't control is very fucking scary because you're uncomfortable. You don't know what's going to happen. You can't predict it. It's fucking unknown. But guess what? That's where the magic happens, y'all. In the unknown. In the, oh shit, I don't know where I am or what I'm doing. Cool. That's where creation happens, right? But it's scary and you gotta let go. And some people aren't ready to let go. So just know that if you got haters or critics, that's what they're supposed to do. What do fucking liars do? They lie. Critics fucking criticize. Haters hate, right? Don't expect your mother, who always criticizes you and talks shit about you and picks at you, to be some conscious, awake being all of a sudden who's woke as fuck. It's not gonna happen, right? She's not doing life coaching. She's not listening to YouTube videos. She's not watching documentaries about thoughts and creating your future. She's not doing that. Your girlfriends that are still stuck in their negative bullshit, they're not doing what you're doing. So guess what, y'all? You need to start removing yourself away from those people, not because they're bad. They're just not your jam. They're just not walking the walk you're walking right now. They're just not on the same path, and that's cool. Maybe your paths will cross again. Maybe not. Maybe not. And maybe if they don't, that's good. Because sometimes people need to leave your life, or you need to let them leave your life, or you need to leave their life for them to find themselves and figure out what the fuck's going on. Right? We're all on a journey of learning. So just know that if you got these kind of people in your life right now, of course they're going to comment on your social media. Of course they're going to say this. Of course they're going to fight back. You're showing your voice. And what happens when you show your voice? People give you their opinion. And they're entitled to it. The problem is you don't have to listen. You don't have to make it mean anything. You don't have to take action off that opinion. You don't got to change anything about who you are and what you are. If people don't like my podcast, that it's in the fucking car, I don't give a fuck. Guess what? Don't listen. There's a million other podcasts with amazing women or men that are out there to teach you how to be a better you. Do you know what I'm saying? And the more you are you, the more you are, the more you will find your people. Because then you're not trying to fucking blanket coat vanilla for everybody and I'm a one size fits all. No, I'm not a one size fits all, because we know that those fucking one size fits alls don't fit shit. That sucks. You're like, I'm a fucking extra large, or I am, you know, what I am, and that's it. And then you let those people find you, and they will. And be okay with that shit. Haters gonna hate. Who gives a fuck? Okay, cool. Thanks. Next. You know what I'm saying? Really watch it, because that energy of, you know, focusing on your haters and focusing on, you know, what they're thinking and what they're doing, you're no better, my love. You're no better, because you're in that space of worrying about what people think about you and standing in their energy, and you are matching that same shit. And I'm like, I don't even see haters. When I look out into the world and people say women are this, women are that, blah, 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 I see women are amazing. Women are beautiful, amazing community builders. We are fucking on fire. We are rising up. We are amazing. I don't see patriarchy. I don't see that. I don't look and go, all men are fucking assholes and they're da-da-da. Yes, there are men who are assholes. Yes, there's some patriarchy shit that's happened. I don't focus on that. So for me, it's not a reality. Whatever you focus on becomes your reality. Whatever you focus on expands, right? So if you focus on how all your friends are bitches and how people be hating on you and how, you know, no one's happy for you, you're going to find that. Believe me, you're going to look really hard and you are going to find a way to match that. And I'm like, why look for that? Don't even focus on that. I've said it before, I think, like, don't even look at the grass is greener on the other side. Don't even know there's a fence to hop over to look at grass. I don't even know there's a fucking fence. All I see is a big grass yard of my own shit that I need to fix for myself. That's all I'm doing. Trying to do my own shit. You know what I'm saying? So don't focus on the haters and this and that and the other, because you're going to see more of that, sister. I hope that this podcast is of service to you. Quick little announcement. If you're in Melbourne, Australia, and I know a lot of you are not, and I love you, and I promise I will come around the world. I totally will. Girl, don't you get me started. My visions are big. I'm going to do some Oprah shit. So, if you are in Melbourne, Australia, or you want to fly to Melbourne, Australia, we're having our last Creating Confidence Masterclass November 25th in Doncaster at the Westfield. It's going to be awesome. It's going to be one of our biggest events because it's our last event, so I've extended some seating, so we still have tickets left, and I would love, love, love if you are in Melbourne and you want to create some confidence and learn everything I talk about on the podcast. Literally, we go through in 3.5 hours. It's a little bit of mind-blowing shit, and you may cry. Salty liquid may come out of your eyeballs. It's okay, girl. That's how we heal our shit. And you're in a room full of other women who are doing the same thing. So if you're interested and you're in Melbourne, hit me up. If you're not in Melbourne, don't worry, because this one day will be out in the world, and if or not, live streamed or something amazing like that. We'll get my shit together after my baby gets a little bit bigger, and I will be traveling. So thank you for listening to the podcast, y'all. Much, much, much love. And I hope this is of service to you and all your beautiful critics and haters. Send them love. Love. Or